Hey there, listeners. Welcome back to Talk Through Thursday. Today, we have a very special guest with us who's all about empowerment and transformation. I'm just so thrilled to introduce Versha, a remarkable coach who's on a mission to inspire and uplift others to become their best versions. From navigating the twists and turns of motherhood, oh my god, to embarking on a fulfilling career journey. Varsha's story is nothing sort of inspiring. So grab your favorite beverage and get cozy. Hello, Varsha. How are you? How are you feeling today?
Hi, Barkha. Hi, Barkha. I'm perfectly fine. Tell me about
Welcome
yourself.
on Talk
You're
Through
looking.
Thursday.
Thank you so much, and you look so fresh, I must say.
Oh my god. Not more than you, of course. I think we match the same vibration right now, and you're looking amazing like always.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's the tip to beat this heat and summer?
What I think heat or cold starts from inside. So if you stay calm, you stay cool from inside, no matter which weather are you in, you'll always feel cool. And that cool breeze you can feel all around you. That is about me from inside. So if I'm not sleeping, I always feel as fresh as I am right now. So I think this is all about the life that you take
Of
it.
course, and we can see that on your face, like always. Again,
Thank
I'll
you.
say. So, how's the little one? Doing good?
He's perfectly fine. Yeah, he's perfectly fine. His dad is babysitting him, and so that I can work. Yeah, so family support is very important. So,
Yeah,
one
definitely.
partner should take care of kids so that the other partner should go out and work,
Work,
and vice versa. Yeah,
definitely.
so
It
yeah.
is important. So, Varsha, I'm just so curious now, and can you take us back to that moment in 2020 during your maternity leave where your initial thoughts were about serving society while not having a job, and how did your sister's advice help you guide towards coaching and career? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So, yeah, you touched the emotional aspect of my life. That was the most emotional aspect of my life. And the irony was that none of my family members could meet me because that was the peak of COVID season that time. And I remember when my son was born, it was 30th March 2020. And I think only 3 days back, the entire lockdown happened. So it was like that. So just my husband was allowed inside the hospital
For me.
premises
Hmm.
to meet me. And because that was my first child, that was my first maternity ever. And I needed my mother's support, my family support, but I was not getting it. So, when you are alone, not alone from the surroundings, but when you get time to think about yourself, that what you are doing. So, that phase made me think that if I'm not working with my organization, we get 6 months maternity leave. So I was on 6 months maternity leave. So I thought, if I'm not doing this job, if I'm not working, how am I contributing to society?
Of course,
Am
yeah.
I good enough to serve the society? Is there anything inside me which can help people to get motivated to grow? Because I remember during my childhood, except my dad, I did not have any elder sibling or any cousin or any relative, who I could go to and ask for a suggestion for my career progression. So I didn't want it to happen with others. There are so many kids, youngsters, and in fact, people who are elder than me, they might need a guiding light or a motivation. So so many thoughts were going inside me. And whenever I am feeling low, or, I am confused about something,
Yeah.
my sister is my go-to person. She has always been there. So I just spoke with her, and she told me, the I have seen you growing up with this passion, which I was not aware of till then. Why don't you make it a profession? What's the harm? So, that made me think seriously. Yes, and I have good amount of time. 6 months is a long period to stay at home. And after that, also there was a circular that was going on for all the employees that, you have an option to keep working from home if you want to.
Of course.
So I knew that I could manage both my work, even if my maternity phase would get over. I can still work, and then probably taking the weekend classes, I can pursue this as a profession. So this is how I joined. And I don't know, have you ever felt, Barkha? I think you can relate to me that
Yeah,
you feeling of enlightenment. Then,
of
you
course.
feel enlightened suddenly.
When
That,
you
oh, wow.
suddenly found the unknown in yourself, right?
Yes.
Get that
Yeah.
powerful feeling that I can just pursue with whatever will be coming on my way from now onwards.
Right, right. So I could feel that fire, that power inside me since childhood, but I didn't know that, how can I make it a profession and do it professionally for others? So, yeah, this is how I'm here. And all thanks goes to my sister and, of course, my husband, that who have been very supportive and never gave a second thought about it. So, yes.
So the building blocks of your thoughts were these two pillars
Yes.
with this huge castle we are seeing today in you.
Yeah,
Amazing,
yeah, definitely.
but Varsha, this is all gala moment, no? Having fun and making your dreams your career. But it's not a very easy path always. I mean, transitioning a passion into a profession can really be daunting at times, no? So, what were some of the fears you had, and how did you overcome them while you're pursuing your career for coaching? I mean, these are important.
So, yeah. So, Barkha, what I think, in my opinion, whatever you do, something new in life, whenever you try something new, this feeling comes to you always. I mean, it's not about only with your passion. If you are making a passion your career, or maybe choosing a new profession, which maybe your skill sets are not at par and you are upgrading your skill sets gradually. But what I think, whatever you do in life, this fear is always inside you. But the best part with making your passion your profession, that at least you have that back, you know, that this is something that I'm really passionate about, and you feel that spark from inside. And I was feeling that power from inside, that because this is my passion and I think I can be good in it, let's give it a try. And you know what? My policy, my strategy to balance the fear and the confidence inside me is that I feed my confidence more than my fears. So I focus on my confident parts, that what can I do? What am I excel in? I don't think about that this is something that I can't do right now, or maybe, I'm not capable of. That part will come, because once we have decided to move on that path, there are professionals in the markets. There are so many skilled courses that you can join in. I knew that I would get that handholding once I will decide what needs to be done. So, first, this and this should be in sync, which I make sure whenever I'm very, very confident about something, I make sure that these two things are in sync
Of
with
course.
me in my case. And definitely, there is no life where there are no challenges. I think over the period of time, I learned how to overcome them. And this is how I don't get scared of these fears or these
Anymore.
failures.
Yeah,
I don't get scared.
of course.
Okay, that's okay. If I will fail, that's fine. I'll start again. What's the big deal? I mean, this is a big life. Why to get bored, right?
Of course. It's part and parcel of life, of course. I mean, it
Obviously,
is a beautiful
obviously.
journey, and we should just embrace and focus on what we have and what we can give out there. Isn't it
Right.
amazing? Yeah. And of course, I agree
Yeah.
with you totally that your thoughts, your words, and your actions, these three, when are in sync, you'll be surprised to encounter that thing, no?
Yes, definitely, Barkha.
So, okay, after knowing everything from your family support to your career and passion, how did helping your family and relatives with personality development prepare you for a professional coaching career? And do you have a memorable story about those early experiences when you were doing pro bonos?
Yeah, so I think my pro bono started when I was very young. I still remember when I was in school and we were attending one of our relatives' wedding function. So all my cousins are elder to me, so we were attending one of the wedding parties, and I still remember that two of my cousins were not satisfied with their outlook, that with how were they looking in that function, and somehow they were discussing about something that I could have done this with my address. So the other cousin was discussing and sharing why she's not feeling good about her outfit and things like that. So I overheard their conversation and I jumped in. And I asked them that what's happening, what's going on, what's the big deal, and what's the problem. So they told me that this is what that we are thinking of. This is not something the best outfit that we wanted to choose for ourselves, but now we are here, we are not confident enough, and we are feeling out of place. So what I did, I just took them to a room. So there was a venue where there were guest rooms also, which were available. So I took them to that room and did little interchanging. So I thought maybe let me just do a little tweak around, because we were at the venue. I was not in front of my wardrobe so that I could take something out for them or accessorize their outfit to make them feel better. So I did little change, and you know, I said, "Wow! I mean, you are looking so amazing. I mean, this is something really good I've never seen. This is the best outfit I've seen." And trust me, Barkha, I did nothing. I just interchanged few of
Change
their
something.
accessories
Yeah,
to just make them feel motivated and happy about themselves.
of course. It is happy pill which
Yes,
everybody wants.
yeah.
Amazing.
So so I think the foundation of a personality development is that you should feel happy and good about yourself. If you're not happy, if you are not feeling good about yourself, no matter what high brands you are carrying, you are wearing, there is emptiness from inside that you always feel whenever you go out or attend any high end party or a relative's function, or maybe going to office. If you are not feeling that fulfillment from inside, I mean, your personality can never be developed. So
Definitely.
first you need to accept that whatever. So now I'm in this situation, I'm wearing this, nothing can happen. I can't go back my home and change the outfit. I cannot go to the market and buy a new outfit for me. This is what I have right now. So what else could I do with them? The only confidence about themselves. And I think since then I knew that this psychology plays a very important
Important.
part in
Of course.
personality development, right? If you feel confident, if you feel enthusiastic, and you feel that pleasure from inside about your personality, that yeah, I know I am a good person, I am looking good, I can look good, I am wearing a nice outfit, that's okay. I should learn how to carry this outfit, that's fine. That confidence, that smile would come on your face, and I think that would do the wonders for that situation. That is what I feel.
Definitely, I'll agree with you
So
because
this is
smile is
something.
that accessory which enhances your overall look at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think that's why, Barkha, I said that maybe my sister used to see these things in me, and she knew that they forget about professional growth, forget about your career that you need to do. At least this thing will give you happiness.
Of course.
Even if you would be able to contribute to maybe one or two people's life, you would feel amazing.
Yes,
And
definitely.
this is why, this is the secret of my happiness, Barkha, that why I feel happy, that I feel fulfilled from inside, that whatever I'm doing, even if it's just one two few people's lives, it gives me satisfaction, sense of
Immense pleasure and bliss.
achievement. Yeah. So yeah, this is how, I mean, it was uh, always been there in my life, in the surroundings, in my close family members. It's just that it was not coming out for some reason. I was not able to identify that, maybe for some reason. So yeah.
But still, you didn't just stop here. Like we encounter these days the thought of certification, right? I mean, people, of
Yeah.
course, will trust you with your experiences, but they also want that thappa on your,
Yeah.
you know,
True. Yes. Yeah.
degree ki chalo theek hai, he or she has done that certification. So joining
Yeah.
ICBI certification course was a significant step you took in your journey, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
can you
Yes.
share some experiences with the course, how it shaped you as a coach, and how did you balance that new career with motherhood? Oh my God, everything going on parallelly. How did you do that?
Yeah.
What's the magic?
So, Barkha, what I think that before joining ICBI, the only difference was that the passion was there, but maybe the concept was like a layman concept was there inside me. It was not professional, technical, or maybe jargons that you should know when you are in this industry. So after joining ICBI, there were so many eye-opening moments where I could learn the jargons and the technical concepts of this whole thing. What is personality development? So there are so many aspects. You also know about it because you are yourself a certified image coach. So you know where I'm coming from.
Of
So
course.
that helped me, in the long run, because you are not only meeting with people who are coming from a layman background or who don't know about anything about or maybe technical side of it, but you are also meeting few people who are pro and they know the technicalities of these things. So handling this kind of people,
Yeah,
you should also be at par. You should know
definitely.
these technical things.
Yeah.
So, that way is not just to get the certification or getting hands-on experience with ICBI, but it helped me understanding the technical aspect of this whole concept. So, yeah, this was amazing.
That is so good to hear. And I think till now, we all know that you aim to be a motivational tractor in everybody's life out there, whoever has surrounded you. So, can you share a story of how you have made a difference in someone else's life through your coaching? Because now you're certified, we know. Mhm. And what keeps you motivated and driven towards your career? What's that
Uh,
skill of
so
magic?
yeah. So, Barkha, I want to share a very recent example with you. So, one of my clients, I hate to call them my clients. I don't know for what reason, but I prefer calling them a student, maybe, or maybe a peer rather than calling them a client. So, yeah, one of my
Maybe a
students,
learner, of course, because they're just
learner,
integrating
yes.
something from you. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of my learners, so I'm sharing a very, very recent example with you. So, everybody was thinking about her that maybe she is going through a mental trauma or maybe some mental setback, right? But when I met her, I could see that there is a lot of pain inside her because of maybe her upbringing, the kind of environment she got during her childhood. And I don't know, that hit me really hard. I don't know why, for what reason. I got connected with her in our very first meeting. When I met her for the assessment, I don't know, maybe there was some link that happened immediately. Have you ever felt like that instant link with somebody,
Yeah, it happens
even
when
if
you
you're
just have that same vibration. Like I just mentioned in the
yes,
beginning of the episode, like we are on the same
right,
vibration today.
right. And that vibration you can feel without even any words. Maybe it is directly coming from the heart because that girl is very introvert, very, very introvert. She talks really less. And two broken relationships right before the marriage. things like that, and bitterness in her family, and nobody was ready to accept her. Everybody was blaming her for whatever is happening in their home. Parents are becoming suicidal because of her behavior, that she is letting them down in the society, things like that. And she was getting immense support from her uncles, immediate uncles family. So she came to Delhi just to spend a vacation period, because she's getting married soon again. I mean, she hasn't met the boy and his family members in person yet, because they are not in India.
Okay.
But this time, her family was really, really, nervous, and at the same time, they are anxious and they're very angry with her. Uncle, suggested that why don't you send her to us for few days? Maybe she will feel cheerful. She would feel relaxed. It's just a matter of few days, and you won't remember, her uncle wanted to make sure that she should join some personality development or maybe one-on-one, because she's introvert, so she might not want to go out in a classroom kind of a session, because she hates studies, academics. She doesn't want to study about anything. I mean, she hates it
Oh,
terribly. So it was very challenging for them. So I'm feeling so blessed to see that, one, there still are few very good people in, still, in
are there?
society. We
Yeah,
don't we can't say that everybody is same, because what her parents could not do, her uncle and auntie are doing for her.
of course.
Maybe the love and affection that were missing in her life in childhood, she's getting the same from her immediate relatives.
Yeah.
So that is something really good, and that touched me, and I decided that I'll do that. And I don't care, I don't want to make money with this, because this is a project for me. And I am also growing and learning
That's,
with her journey,
yeah,
Barkha. you know
definitely.
this is
It is
making
adding
me
value to
a
your life
better.
as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And every day I'm feeling that I'm becoming a better and a more matured person. Because when you are hand holding somebody like an elder, that feeling comes from inside automatically, that you are protective towards somebody, you are hand holding someone. So
Sense
that
of
feeling
responsibility
comes.
that you have, and then you want to become
Yeah,
one first to lead by
right,
example,
right.
right?
Right, right. And I think that breaks the boundary of becoming just a mentor and a learner kind of a relationship, because it gives you spirituality, and it gives a spiritual angle to that whole thing that is happening.
Good
So
process.
yeah. So thanks for asking this question, because this is very recent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am getting emotional, getting goosebumps right now, just
And I'm feeling
to
that
share
here,
that feeling.
trust me, it's a sense of calmness
Yeah,
and bliss that we receive after, even after listening. And oh
yeah,
my God, you're doing this in person. You're doing a great
yeah.
job. Congratulations on your transformation and the hand holding you're doing to her. I mean, it's amazing. Oh my God.
Thank you,
I,
Barkha. I
I hope
think it's a
people
lot.
get inspired and motivated by what you're doing and your thoughts. I mean, it's amazing. We should have that sense of responsibility in us. So otherwise, we'll be like who we are. I don't know if we can't
Likewise,
live a
Barkha.
single life out there.
Yeah,
Amazing.
likewise, likewise. I always see that young child in you. I mean, these days we are killing that young child inside us. So I always say in my sessions, in my webinars, that don't let that child
Of course.
just, died inside you, because it's a very beautiful. So the beautifying of your life, or maybe the freshness in your life, comes from that child only. If
Of
you will kill that child inside you, obviously, how would you find freshness from outside world, which
Definitely.
is
And I
not.
think there's this very minute and major line between being a child and being childish. So that also we need to
Yes,
maintain
yes,
while going on that path.
right. Very good
You
point, Barkha. I'm
balance that
sure that
very well.
all, yeah, so many viewers are watching this video, and the correct message should go out. The precise message should go out. Yes. So Please take a note of it, all the listeners and viewers of this channel,
Oh
that,
my God.
childish, don't be childish, don't kill the child inside you for that purity, to maintain that purity. We are not
Yes,
asking
definitely.
you to awaken that child to take your life decisions, big decisions. No. So there's a very thin line between these two
Definitely.
things. Thanks, Barkha, for
Very rightly
highlighting that.
mentioned. So, lastly, before we let you go, what are your future goals like, and how did you plan to continue adding value to other people's life? Because you have done a lot till now, but I am sure you must be having plans because you're a balanced personality.
Yeah, I think, Barkha, I haven't done a lot. I mean, I think it's a long journey, and I don't have a plan as such, but I'm just going with the flow. I'm learning with the process. I'm getting a better human being with this process, and I think I would like to continue with that journey till I die. So at least I can spread happiness, if not changing anybody's life. But if you add happiness factor to maybe a one life in a day, that will make your day. And I think will add blessings to your kitty. So that's my mantra, and that is my motive and mission for my journey.
I just want to give you three claps for whatever you're doing till now and the way you're in syncing your thoughts, words, and actions. I mean, commendable that is. Oh my God, I
Thanks,
just
Barkha.
feel
And
so
let's do that for
motivated
each
after
other
talking to
together.
you.
I want to give that to you also, because I have seen your journey and you are doing such a wonderful job, Barkha. I would like to wish you luck, and I'm sure that sky is the limit for you. You are doing, I mean, such an amazing job. This is not easy to get people on the platform and share their journeys with people who can getting inspired. And I am getting inspired by you a lot at this point in time.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for
I
inspiring
hope
me.
people get help and hand holding, and I'm sure people would want to connect with you after watching this, like in more numerous
Thank
numbers.
you.
And that was
Thank
really
you so much.
insightful, Versha. It was amazing to see how you have transformed and grown over the years. And thank you for sharing your journey and wisdom with us. And
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. Thank you for doing this and making time.
Yeah.
It means a lot. I mean, with
Yeah,
that
it's
little
my
while,
honor.
thank you. Means a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this honor, Barkha.
It was my pleasure, and it
Thank you
will
so much.
always be my pleasure. Thank you.